Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Koala and this is my little nook in this end of the universe that we call YouTube. I am a shamanic practitioner, mainly within Nordic shamanism, and today I'm here to talk about the first goddess of the wheel of the year. I can link the video about the wheel of the year with the goddesses somewhere here if you want to know more about what I'm talking about. But we're gonna talk about Saga today. So I'm gonna talk about who she is, my relationship with her, how I celebrate her, which I do at the beginning of February every year. And then I'm going to talk about how you can celebrate her together with me 2026 in February. So, Saga's name means she who sees. And she is the goddess of seeing, of spå, of using divination to know about things, about the world, about cosmos, about the future. But she's also the goddess of storytelling, of stories, and she's the goddess that I turn to when I use a form of Seder that has to do with changing the story. So she's a very important goddess in my wheel of the year, and I celebrate her in February. So, what is my relationship with her? So, when I celebrate Saga, I am in between my time with Skadi from the winter solstice, and then the next one is the spring equinox. So we're right in between those two periods when I celebrate Saga. So this is also the time I think Wiccans call this Imbol, I think. So my relationship with Saga is about all of her aspects. It's about working with my own ability to see the future, see where I'm at, see where I'm going. So with Skadi at the winter solstice, I draw a mind map of the year, and I draw the things, or write down the things that I want to bring into the new year. I want more of them. I want to focus on them. I want to expand those areas, or I want to work with those areas in my life, or I want to accomplish things. But it's more a mind map of like keywords. I don't write goals before, like in the middle of winter. And then when I meet with Saga, and I celebrate her and work with her, because I celebrate her in the beginning of February, but then I work with her for a moon cycle, and go deeper into what she shows me. So when I work with her, I ask to see what of these, or which of all of these things that I want to bring into the year should I really put energy into, time and effort into, and are there things that it's not time for right now? Is there something that I should really put to the side for now, and how should I go about all of this? So this can be one or two aspects of my life, or it can be all of the things that I have on my mind map. I remember one year when it was predominantly about relationships, and which people in my life that I should or I could grow my relationship with, and which I should leave be, and which maybe didn't need as much effort that I thought that they did. Because sometimes I think that I need to put more effort in when I really just need to be, or even receive. So she can show me where I am, where I'm going, and what I need to put effort into or not. So that I later on in the year for the spring equinox know that these are the things that I need to be intentional with. So the other side of my relationship with her is the storytelling part, and not storytelling as in coming up with stories or working with stories that exist, but it's more about rewriting the story of my life, or rewriting the story of something that I want to create. So maybe I have a vision in front of me, or I have maybe viewed something in one way, and I need to rewrite the picture of that, the story around that, and she can help with that. So that's kind of the things that I work with Saga about, or with around. So how do I celebrate her? Well, I celebrate her by intentionally inviting her into a ceremony in February. So I open a sacred space, I invite her into it, I have a bowl of water, because scrying, seeing the future in water, is a really good way to work with Saga and honor her. Her element is water. So I have this bowl of water, and then it's as dark as possible in the room. So, and I have a lit candle that reflects in the water, and I work with the water in that ceremony. And I can either work with it and be fully awake, but in a light meditative state, or I can go deeper and do a shamanic journey. It depends on my intention. It also depends on if I'm alone or not. So then I, of course, write everything down, and then I sit with that, or I work with those aspects for the next coming moon together with her, so that when the spring equinox comes around, I know what I want, what seed I want to sow, what intentions I want to set for the year. So, how can you celebrate with me? So, during January, I will start, or have started by this point, maybe, a new tier on my Patreon that is a ceremonial tier. And if you want to walk with goddesses, or just 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 goddesses throughout the year and celebrate them with me, you become a member on this tier. For now, that's the only way if you are English speaking, but I am working on another payment method so that you can just join a ceremony that you like without being a member on Patreon. But for now, when I'm recording this, that is the way. So become a member on my ceremonial tier on Patreon. And on this tier, the focus is the Nordic Goddess Ceremonies. And then some months there won't be a goddess to celebrate, and we will have another type of ceremony. You can know more about the Nordic Goddess Ceremonies in the video that I link. And yeah, I will on my Patreon very soon come out with a full list of the ceremonies that I in this moment plan to hold on the ceremonial tier on Patreon. So the link to that should be in the description box. If there's just a link to my Patreon, it means that there's maybe a one day or two until I actually start that tier. But so in the description box there will be the date for the English ceremony with Saga, and I will have the price for the ceremonial tier, and I look forward to meeting you there. So if you want to join me for Saga ceremony, join my tier on Patreon, and when you do that, then there will be shortly, at least a week before the ceremony, there will be a link available in a post that will take you to the Zoom meeting when the time has come. So don't click the link until the meeting is approaching, and there will also be a list of the things that you will need to bring with you into the ceremony, like a bowl of water and maybe some other things as well. So when it's time to join the ceremony, you click on the link and you join it, and you will have your camera on, your video on, so that we can speak to each other. And then after the ceremony, I would post a recording minus everyone but me. So I am very mindful during a ceremony to not film when anyone else is sharing, or skipping those parts when I edit, and then I post the video of that ceremony on that tier within a week after the ceremony. So if you should miss it, then you can watch it afterwards. But it's mainly the purpose is mainly for everyone watching to be able to watch it and then make notes afterwards, if because you always miss something. Because during the ceremony with Saga, I want you to be able to focus on your experience and just writing down your own experience within the meditation or within the meeting with Saga. So everything else you can watch afterwards. So yeah, I hope to see you there. And if you don't want to join me on that tier, you can of course invite Saga yourself into a ceremony, open a sacred space, invite her in, use whatever divinational tools you have and work with her, get to know her, maybe ask questions about who she is, what she can answer for you, and then ask some questions around the topics I've talked about in this video. And you can really just get to know her. So either you can get to know her together with me, or you can get to know her on your own. It's your choice, but I hope to see you in ceremony. So with that said, walk in beauty and walk with the goddesses. Ching-ling.